Several cars are involved. Looks like we might be one of the Ferraris.
I've been told to avoid you.
By whom?
Alexandra. He says you're a bad boy.
Suzy Miller was a successful model in the 70s who became Suzy Hunt, and then Suzy Burton. So she's always Suzy.
Oh, that looks great, actually.
When Suzy and James got together in England, it was practically Brad and Angelina. It was huge news, and they were two of England's most beautiful, successful, rising stars coming together. But it's a really complicated relationship.
They're absolutely side by side.
Suzy and James are an example of the kind of reckless, romantic, optimistic behavior of the time. And they had a tumultuous marriage, but she was very much in love with him, and I think he with her, and she ended up leaving him for Richard Burton.
James Hunt went through a period where he was kind of coming to terms with this question, will I be great or not?
James Hunt takes his first victory of the season.
And as the season went on, and he began to feel like this was within his sights, it all got darker.
Don't go to men who are willing to kill themselves driving in circles looking for normality.
And I think that took a tremendous toll on him emotionally, and even greater toll on Suzy, and certainly charged that relationship with a lot of drama.
Why have you come here, James?
I've come to get you back.
You don't want me back. You never wanted to be married in the first place.
Yes, I did.
Oh, come on, James.
Suzy and James were both these wild creatures, so for them to settle with each other, or at least to attempt to, was kind of crazy and amazing. But James was not the safe bet that your mother wants you to marry. But he was endearing and I think irresistible.
Now we find Mario Andretti closing on James Hunt.
I had a chance to meet with Suzy, and even though they had their difficulties, the relationship ultimately blew apart in a pretty spectacular way. You could tell she didn't bear any malice. There was no blame. There was just an acknowledgement that James Hunt was James Hunt.
Hunt crosses the line!
And that meant a lot of things, and you might not like all of them, but you sort of had to kind of love the complete package.
The closer you are to death, the more alive you feel. It's a wonderful way to live. It's the only way to drive.